The president will meet each of the election committees separately in order of results. The talks will begin as early as next Tuesday. The turnout was gigantic. The Polish people have spoken out. We will continue to implement policies consistently. Just 2 days after the elections, Donald Tusk appealed to the president to convene the Sejm as soon as possible, but the president still has time to do so. I would very much like to ask the president for energetic and quick decisions. The winning Democratic parties are in constant contact and are ready to take responsibility for governing the country. To convene the Sejm and Senate, the president has 30 days from the day of the elections. The current term of the Sejm ends on November 14th. There is no reason to shorten the term of the deputies. I understand the nervousness of Donald Tusk because he knows that the more time passes since the elections, the less enthusiasm there is. Politicians still do not know to whom the president will entrust the task of forming a new government in Poland, although according to the ruling camp, this will fall to the Law and Justice Party. From what I understand, the president wants to entrust the mission of forming a government to a representative of the winning party, so this matter, as I understand it, is no longer up for discussion, and perhaps this meeting will serve to calm emotions a bit, because as I observe the political scene, Donald Tusk is in a great hurry to take over the government. On whom then will the mission of forming a government fall? That's the mission Prime Minister Morawiecki will definitely receive. However, representatives of the opposition, which can count on 248 seats in the 10th term of the Sejm, take a different view. If a coalition is to be formed, it will be formed from the left, the Third Way, and the Civic Platform. Any other project must be thrown in the trash. And who will the president name as prime minister? I believe that a person from the current coalition, which will be formed by the left, the Third Way, and the Civic Platform. The National Council of Civic Platform was held today in Warsaw. During the meeting of politicians from the largest opposition faction, Donald Tusk was to be named as the party's candidate for prime minister. This is a politician who wants to return to power in order to carry out the tasks assigned to him, that is, to adjust policy to the expectations of Brussels and Berlin. On the other hand, Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki said that Law and Justice will continue to uphold the changes that were introduced during the last 8 years. It's the big tax cuts that have caused not only gross wages to rise, as we just stated here, significantly above inflation. Real wages have grown significantly through the last 8 years, but it's also the minimum hourly wage, which has grown more than 100% as we look at gross wages and especially net wages. After the elections, the prime minister and his proposed government must receive a vote of confidence, meaning he must win the support of an absolute majority in the Sejm. If the Council of Ministers does not receive a vote of confidence, the Sejm takes the initiative in forming the government.